Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Luka Doncic. Jokic is out there with D-Bots. Then there's Demon.
Sweet mid-range jumper for Kevin Durant. He's dialed in wherever he shoots it from.
Now here's Doncic, coming off a solid outing against Miami.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Şengün, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Back to D-Bots. 5 to shoot. Out to Doncic. They grab their own miss on the basket by D-Bots.
Great work on the offensive glass that time from D-Bots, using his size and timing, so important in rebounding, to his advantage.
Thompson for the triple. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Here's Demon. Lets it go. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
Smith with a screen on Doncic. Van Vliet. And D-Bots pulls it down. To the wing on the left. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Doncic. From the arc. Here's Jokic. Banked in off the glass.
Using that huge body down low, Jokic racking up some hustle points.
Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Here's Durant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring? Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And before last season, Ime Udoka turned heads when he said the Rockets, Clark, had playoff aspirations.
Well, kudos to Ime Udoka. I mean, very few people believe they would make the playoffs in the stacked Western Conference, and no one saw them finishing as a 2 seed. They didn't meet expectations. They exceeded.
Unloads. Rockets with the rebound. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with 2 teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Count it.
When it comes to catch and shoot situations, Durant as reliable as it gets.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. The Rockets, number 1.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
That's the Demon. Good on the three-point shot. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Durant. He has 6. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Jokic. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Doncic outside. There's the screen. Beyond the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka gonna cook you.
Smith outside. Pass to KD. Launches it. A three-pointer is right on target. Durant's got 9 points. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Here's Demon. Back to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Here's Demon. Over Thompson. Here's Divac. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. 6 points for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Count that bucket.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using them to cut up the defense there with ease.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 5. Pass to Jokic. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him.
Inside the paint, Şengün is a force to be reckoned with.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Jokic sets the screen for Doncic. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
The Lakers making a switch here. Stojakovic is checked in. Durant feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Read the defense and executed. The IQ showing through for Şengün.
Thompson against Stojakovic. Back to Doncic. And here's Divac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doncic, no good.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Durant kicks to Smith. Inside. And there's KD. That's good on the assist from Van Vliet. And it's 13 points for Kevin Durant. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, the head coach for the Rockets gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. As you might expect, we talked about the game plan for defending Luka Doncic. Coach stressed that they'll double team him often, saying, quote, "We want him to feel challenged on every single shot. I don't want him to get exactly what he wants out there." Sounds like Luka should expect hands in his face at all times tonight. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Now, Jokic following Durant's three-point attempt. Doncic, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Van Vliet passes to Smith. Houston moving the ball around. The shot by Thompson, no good. Lakers leading by 4. Down low, it's taken away by Smith. Here's the break. Van Vliet with it. Now defended by Jokic. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Here's Thompson, and he lays it straight in. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now, here's Jokic. It's stolen by Smith. Durant inside. Guarded by Doncic. That evens the score. KD's got 15 points.
A three-level scorer, Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. With a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. Tari Eason's checked in for Amen Thompson. And Shepard subbed in for Fred VanVleet. High post, Nowitzki. Working on Finney-Smith. Stojakovic kicks to Nowitzki. And he's good on the three ball.
Dirk Nowitzki, a 7-footer, shoots it like a guard, knocks down threes, a ton of fun to watch. This dude's a unicorn.
Screen by Capella. Durant attacking, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Vlade Divac.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Shooting two.
That one is off. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Clark, perhaps the biggest surprise of last season, the Houston Rockets.
For sure. I mean, they hadn't even made the play-in tournament in 2024. Just with internal development and improvement, ended up as the 2 seed in the stacked West. You've got to give Ime Udoka and his staff tremendous credit.
And here's Holiday. Dirk Nowitzki getting his 3 to go. Now here is Holiday. Screen by Capella. Shot clock at 6. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Good work from Finney-Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It doesn't go in. He's 3 for 9 now and frustrated.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Okogie misses. Lakers leading by 3. Pass to Doncic. Divac a screen on Holiday. Doncic passes to Divac. And coming into the season, J.J. Redick and the Lakers, Clark, emphasizing the importance of championship-level conditioning.
Well, hard to see that as directed at anyone other than Luka Doncic. That's one of the criticisms of Luka, his conditioning and his lack of effort defensively. This was a big question when they traded for him. Could they convince him to make the conditioning commitment necessary? You know, at over 7 feet tall with a diverse offensive skill set, Vlade Divac is really a unique kind of player. Very fun to watch.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kirilenko comes in for Petrovic, and it's Maravich in for Doncic. They double-team Şengün. Crawford kicks to Finney-Smith. Here's Eason. Misses the three. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And, Kevin, every opportunity counts.
And the basket is good.
You know, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Here's Shepard. Still without a basket. To the left wing. Şengün inside. Working on Divac. Şengün no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And the basket by Nowitzki.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And so it's Los Angeles, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And the three-point shot has been big for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
Tell you what, they have outworked the opposition and have capitalized on the putbacks, bagging their own groceries tonight, boys.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Peja Stojakovic is out there with Maravich. And it's Andrei Kirilenko. Then there's Divac. And it's Nowitzki in at the four-man position.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Stojakovic with the three. Good on the triple. Stojakovic has got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
And there's that dead-eye shooting of Stojakovic, especially potent from outside the arc.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Kirilenko.
Hey, watch Kirilenko!
Now, here is Maravich. He's covered closely. It's good.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And it's Shepard missing. Los Angeles leading by 15. Maravich the pass to Stojakovic. Ring shot on the way. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Shepard the pass to Şengün. And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Şengün showing you how it's done to draw the foul, attacking with authority.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
First free throw is good. 2025, Clark, was a big year for Alperen Şengün, his first All-Star selection.
And could not have been more well-deserved, Kevin. He really ramped his game up across the board and was a big reason the Rockets were transformed. I mean, If that's not all-star stuff, I don't know what is.
Okogie's checked in for Houston. Aaron Holiday comes in for Shepherd. Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Şengün with the screen for Holiday. Pass to Okogie. 6 to shoot. A 3-ball. The Rockets again can't hit. Lakers leading by 18. Here's Demon. Back to Kirilenko. From outside the arc. No good there. Rockets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. It's good.
Good read that time from Finney-Smith. So reliable at getting it to his teammates.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Guys, back to you.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. For the Rockets, Durant's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Amen Thompson comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Doncic is checked in for the Lakers. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
It's Nowitzki on the wing. He's covered by Eason. Demon, those 3 pointers off the mark. Rockets trail by 19. Tries the spin move. Nice shot by Thompson.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Doncic, no good. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Eason.
Over the last few years, we've continued to see VanVleet improve as a leader, and it really shows up in his playmaking.
Back to Doncic. Pass to Stojakovic. Doncic looking it over. Divac a screen on Thompson. The 3 for Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Thompson passes to VanVleet. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Smith is checked in. Now VanVleet, still yet to score. Trying to find Thompson, he gets it to him. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet. VanVleet's got 3 assists tonight.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And again, the Lakers no good.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
6 on the shot clock. Doncic against Thompson. And it's Doncic missing. Rockets trail by 13. Smith the pass to VanVleet. Pulls up on the elbow. Luka Doncic grabs the miss.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
To the middle. Stojakovic against KD. Stojakovic kicks to Nowitzki. Pass to Doncic. Trying to end the drought. Thompson with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
For 3, VanVleet. And that's collected by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Igor Demin. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Jokic, he's checked in for the Lakers. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. Los Angeles leading by 15. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
For Houston, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Smith with a screen on Doncic. Thompson finds Smith. Outside Durant. Clock at 6. Over Stojakovic. A rebound by the Lakers. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Jokic to the rack. Shoots. On the wing, Stojakovic. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Stojakovic has got 14 points for the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Thompson against Doncic. Over Thompson. Another shot. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. And the 3 off target.
I think everybody in the building expecting them to make that collective shot.
Smith gets it to go on the assist from Van Vliet. Smith's got his first 2 points of the night.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Pass to KD. Strong finish by KD.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Jokic. Here's Demin. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Van Vliet finds KD. Back to Van Vliet. Fires from deep. A rebound by the Lakers. Nowitzki's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. Stojakovic and Durant sends it back.
Affecting the shot right there. The length of Durant, a problem for the offense.
That one falls. 8 points for Şengün.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Doncic with it. Picked up by Thompson. Pass to Jokic. And here's Stojakovic. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
You know, Page is such a great shooter. You've got to run him off of his jumper.
Durant against Stojakovic. KD with it. 19 points in the game. Yep, that one goes in there.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Jokic with a screen on Smith. And it's Nowitzki missing.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Pass to Doncic. Stolen by Thompson. Now here is Smith. Durant with a screen on Nowitzki. Shot left block. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Smith.
Smith wants to be a contributor out there, and he's willing to put the work in to make it happen.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Back to Doncic. Again, the miss by the Lakers.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Van Vliet, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that. Houston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. He's off on the first, so both teams making some changes here. And the second free throw, good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Offensive rebounding is like an ATM, cashing in extra chances to score. Trust me, that's a fun way to play.
And now, not a bad... Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Count that one from Van Vliet.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Doncic outside. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Houston.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
Here's Durant. Going up high. Kevin Durant.
Durant always ready to throw it down. You can't let him get close to the rack.
Van Vliet against Doncic. For the 3. The offensive rebound. Jokic kicks to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Tries again. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump. Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Doncic against Van Vliet. Jokic inside. And here's Divac. He has 5. Here's Demon. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 7 rebounds in the game. It's stolen by Divac. Doncic against Van Vliet. Now here's Divac. Jokic a screen. Divac with it. Picked up by Thompson. Pass to Demon. And again, the Lakers no good. It's trailed by 3 to the middle. Doncic with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Here's Demon. Now Jokic, 10 points for him. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Nice D from Durant. For Houston, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Van Vliet outside. For the tie. Devon's the rebound. Devon has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Jokic able to play through contact and seems unstoppable when he's that close to the hole.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
At the line for Houston, Kevin Durant. One shot.
That free throw good from Durant. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, hard to find a more respected vet in this league than point guard Fred VanVleet. The heady vet will now also guide the Players Union in his new role of president, replacing CJ McCollum. As a guy who went from being undrafted to an all-star to signing a max contract, he can certainly relate to most every player in the league.
He has come a long way. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And they were in the top 10 in terms of opponents' points per game, up there with some of the very best in our league.
You pointed to their field goal percentage. It was up there among the leaders last season because of how smart they played at the offensive end. You know, they made very few bad decisions. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
And Jokic drops them both.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
Out to Thompson. Back to KD. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Lakers working the ball around now. And here's Doncic from the arc. And again, no good by the Lakers.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
KD, so efficient in there.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else. So I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Back to you guys.
A new beginning. Thank you, Allie. It's tipped and stolen by Şengün. Smith with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. And another 3 for Houston. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Lakers trail by 8. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Stojakovic is checked in for Deming. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Jokic is second.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Up top, Divac. Covered by Smith. Jokic rising up.
No surprise, Jokic is having a great night. I mean, he is a walking three-level bucket.
Here's KD. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. KD's got the lead up to 8 now for Houston. Here's Jokic. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Thompson sets the pick for Van Vliet. Pass to Thompson. Jacks up a 3, and it's Durant. That time on the assist by Thompson. And now an 11-point Rocket lead.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And yes, it's good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And Jokic gets it to go.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Outside, KD. Back to Thompson. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. 17 points from Amen Thompson.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Down low. Smith dishes to KD. On the wings, Stojakovic. Pass to Divac. Now Jokic over Şengün. Another miss by Jokic. Durant with it. He's got 36. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Sinks the three-pointer. Van Vliet's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Rockets. Pass to Jokic. And here's Divac. Back to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. KD's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Peja Stojakovic.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jabari Smith. And Tari Eason subbed in for Durant. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Los Angeles. Kukoc comes in for Doncic. And so Thompson nails both of them. When you talk about Amen Thompson, Clark, one of my favorite players. This kid is great.
Yeah, he's a joy to watch. I mean, for as young as he is, the way he gets after it defensively, the way he attacks the rim, he plays with a verve and confidence that belies his youth, man. He's a special talent, a freak athlete, exceptional at the defensive end already. And his offense is only going to continue to develop. Boy, that guy could be scary. There aren't going to be many people saying amen having to deal with him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And the three ball is good.
Stojakovic loves knocking it down from behind the arc, especially that corner three right in his wheelhouse.
Capella with a screen on Stojakovic. Van Vliet kicks to Finney Smith. And that one, good. And the Rockets lead by 19.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Kukoc. Rockets with the rebound. Thompson outside. Here's Van Vliet. No good that time. Good defense by Jokic. Lakers trail by 19. 20 seconds left in the third. Kukoc for three. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Stojakovic against Van Vliet. Tries it from the top of the key. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Peja Stojakovic is out there with Andrei Kirilenko. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Demon. And it's Nowitzki in at the center, locking down the middle. Nowitzki outside. With four spacing so in demand, league wide, Clark. There are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
Houston making some changes. Crawford's checked in, and Shepard subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Lakers trail by 21. Doncic finds Nowitzki. Here's Demon. Doncic outside. All sorts of time. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Crawford against Doncic. Crawford passes to Shepard. Puts up a three. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. Nowitzki's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And there's Kirilenko on the assist by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got 4 assists in the game. Bounce pass, Crawford. Here's Shepard. Pass to Finney Smith. The three. Another miss by Houston. Lakers trail by 19. Doncic kicks to Kirilenko, and it's Finney Smith with the rebound. In the corner, it's Crawford. And here is Şengün. Here's Shepard. Pass to Eason. Now Finney Smith, guarded by Doncic, and it's Shepard missing.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Şengün against Nowitzki. And the basket by Kirilenko.
And, you know, Nowitzki has always been focused on improving his team, helping him any way he can. I love the way he dishes to his teammates.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Rockets. And so it's Houston with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to Finney-Smith. Well, good with the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Kirilenko. Doncic outside. No good on the triple.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
Outside Durant. Back to Eason. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. It's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Thompson, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepherd. Clock at 2. For 3, VanVleet. That's tipped, and they'll get another chance. Such a wide open look. KD's got 39.
That should and would be a bad shot for most, but Durant's shooting ability is just that extraordinary.
Pass to Demon. Thompson comes with the double team. Demon, that's good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Rockets leading by 18. Outside Durant. Thompson dishes to KD. Thompson, a screen on Stojakovic. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with the headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
Jokic, he's checked in for the Lakers. Divac comes in for Nowitzki. No good. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Şengün. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, I love to see guys bagging their own groceries. Şengün snatching the miss and scoring afterwards.
Pass to Divac. On the wing, Stojakovic. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Demon. There's the 3. Thompson with the rebound.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Excellent effort that time, not only to defend the shot, but to secure the rebound as well. That's good two-way work.
Pass to Stojakovic. Drains it from beyond the arc. Stojakovic has got 23 points.
And Stojakovic can hurt you from all areas of the floor, which is what makes this guy so dangerous.
Durant, no good. Lakers trail by 17. Here's Stojakovic. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
The 3 from KD. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Divac has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Out to the right wing. Back to Stojakovic. Here's Demon. The three-pointer, no good. Houston leading by 15. Here's KD. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Durant's got 41.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Demon. Covered by VanVleet. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Free throw good, Demon. Smith checked in for Tari Eason. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Doncic is checked in. Way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight. Mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
Şengün with the bucket.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. It's the Demon. Lets it go with the three. Three-pointer. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
KD draws the double. Van Vliet wide open. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, number 50.
And so it's Houston with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Smith outside. And Thompson kicks to Durant. A three-pointer off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Demon. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. 17-foot shot on the way. And KD the bucket on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Jokic sets the screen for Doncic. Pass to Jokic. No good on the three.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Van Vliet outside. KD against Doncic. Down low. Şengün, good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Well, Alperen Şengün's developed into a great scorer. He can put up some big numbers.
Beyond the arc. Doncic fires. 4 on the clock. Puts up the three. Şengün with the rebound.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
Now Durant. Fred Van Vliet. Down it goes for 3.
Here in the second half, he's looked like a totally different player. That's his 3rd triple.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Well, he has absolutely been ferocious in this one. Right from the opening tip. I mean, he's made his presence felt. It's been impressive watching him outwork and out-hustle everybody during this game.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Right side Durant. Now Şengün. Outside Van Vliet. Got it to go off the glass.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Doncic outside. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Rockets.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for KD.
Absolutely tremendous offensively. Relentless, accurate, on point, What a night.
And if you're looking for a big that locks down the middle, Sengun is your guy, a very effective player.
Houston making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Jabari Smith. Tari Eason comes in for Thompson. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Nowitzki with the screen on Holiday. Outside Maravich. Here's Nowitzki. Oh, great touch off the pass.
The combo card skill set of Maravich really does a nice job of drawing defensive attention and then passing to teammates.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Misses the three. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
We'll see you again very soon.
KD, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We could touch the shots. They hit some tough ones early on. And I think in the pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment. And we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, KD.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, we present the player of the game, Kevin Durant.